Hi, Mike Smith here. In this video, I want to demonstrate how useful it is to have a little bit of background knowledge into how your content management system actually works. I'm using WordPress and I have downloaded a theme called Elegant Estate, which comes from the Elegant Themes suite of themes. And they're wonderful looking themes. They're really very beautiful, well-designed themes with a control panel. Now what I've got on the right hand side here is a preview of the Elegant Estate theme, which is optimized for real estate. And that's on their website. On the left, I've got a version of this theme installed on my local host. And I just want to demonstrate that a little bit of knowledge can save a lot of time and potentially a lot of expense in getting something to work just the way that you want it to work. What I want to focus on is this little aspect right down here. One of the criteria or characteristics of property is area, floor space area. And this comes up, for example, in the right hand side. If I view a listing, you can see there's a whole bunch of attributes that you can allocate to a property. One of them is the floor space. And now these categories here can be labeled in any units that you like, but there isn't any way to actually change this from square feet to any other unit. So I just want to demonstrate how this could be done. I want to change it to metric because here in Australia we use square meters. Now Elegant Estate, the theme, comes with a control panel. It's called an E panel, and this is common to all of the Elegant Theme suite. And you can, if you browse through all the options here, there's lots of things that you can play with, navigation settings, layout settings, but there isn't anything really that allows me to change this from feet squared to square meters. And just to show you, if I edit this post, I'll just edit it in a new tab. So now the floor space, the square footage, is actually hard-coded here. See, there's no unit there. If I were to put square meters there, for example, and then save it, right, so that's saved, and then update it. See, it doesn't actually have any effect at all. The number is stripped of any extraneous characters, and you just get the feet squared there. So what I want to do is change that to metric. How do I do that? Yeah, that's just been cleaned out. Okay, so how do I do that? Well, what you need to do is understand that there's a file system that is happening underneath this theme. And this is one of the reasons why I'm demonstrating this on my local host. So this computer actually is running a web server locally, and it's running WordPress, and it's running this theme on top of WordPress. And if I look at the file structure, which I've got up here, I'll just go up a level here so you can see where I am. Right, so this is my local host, htdocs here, wp-dev, which relates to wp-dev up here, and inside wp-dev is the themes folder and the Elegant Estate subfolder under the themes. Now, in order for me to change this square feet here to square meter, I need to find where that is actually added to the number, because it's not part of the number that I've entered, it's actually added to the number, part of the theme. It turns out that it's actually in this file here, singleproduct.php, and if I bring that up in a text editor, I'll just bring that over here, and make it a bit bigger so you can see. Right, so here are a whole bunch of settings, and one of the settings is this one here, ET square footage. So that relates to let's see, I'll bring it up here, square footage here. That is the same as that. It's a custom post type basically. ET square footage, you can see that there, 450, it relates to that variable there. And what happens is this bit of text is responsible for being appended to the number right here. So if I change this, that's going to change over on the left hand side. So let's do that. Let's change that from FT2, standing for square feet, to SQM, standing for square meters. And then I'll save that text file. Now if I was working on a web host, I would have to then upload this edited text file to the web host, but because I'm on a local host, this is actually live editing. And now if I refresh this page, watch here, that's changed from FT2 to square meters. Now the reason I'm demonstrating this for small business owners or people who might be looking after their own website is just to show that that's all that's required to make a change to a template. Finding where it is in the template files and then making that change. So really, as I've been able to demonstrate, that's only about 10 minutes work. And if you get someone else to do this for you or something similar, you're now informed enough to know approximately how much work that would have been. So, thanks very much.